Exam is a powerful word you are scared of most of the time in your student life. Exam fear and exam anxiety can be found in many students, irrespective of their age. In spite of so much fear and anxiety, you face your exams. Since you are in a stressful situation, naturally you make lots of mistakes and it reflects in your grades. Do you know what stupid mistakes you make in your exams? And have you ever thought how to eliminate such mistakes? Today, in this video, I will make you aware of 12 common mistakes you make during your exams and how to avoid them. Follow these points carefully and I am sure you will get rid of your exam fear and score better grades in exams. My name is Aravind and I am here to help you learn faster. If you are interested in learning and improve your memory power, then consider subscribing this channel and click the bell notification. First tip, don't read the questions too fast. Many questions asked in your exams are very tricky. If you read the questions quickly without concentration, you may not be able to understand it properly. If you cannot understand the question properly, how can you answer it? The best way to read a question is by placing a finger on it and slowly moving it while you read. It is a proven and powerful technique to improve your concentration while reading. Follow this method and you can understand the questions much better than before. Second tip, take care of your time. Time management is very important in exams. Manage your time in such a way that you finish the exam at least 15 minutes before the closing time of the exam. During this last 15 minutes, you can go through your exam paper and verify your answers. But if you continue writing until the last minute, you will miss this opportunity. So, plan your time effectively. Third tip, be very attentive to the multiple choice questions. All of you might be familiar with multiple choice questions in your exams. You have to choose the right answer out of the 3 or 4 options given. All the options will have either circles or squares. Usually it creates a lot of confusion and there is more possibility of choosing the wrong option. So you need to be very attentive to avoid mistakes. For example, if the right answer to the 4th question is option C, then you should place your finger on the option C and say in your mind that 4th question option C is the right answer and just mark the answer. That's it. By doing it in such a focused way, you can avoid the mistake of marking the wrong option. Fourth tip, don't leave the sentences incomplete. Since you want to finish the exam in time, usually you try to write faster in a hurried manner. But you should know there is a problem here. When you are in haste, some sentences remain incomplete and you won't be able to check them. If you think that the examiner will not mind your mistake and understand your problem, you are completely mistaken. Just remember that the examiner will give full marks to an answer only if it is correct and complete in all respects. So, take care of this mistake and always try to complete the sentences. Fifth tip, go through your answers at least twice. After answering all the questions, you should find some time to check your answer paper at least once or twice if possible. By checking, you will come across several mistakes and you can correct them easily. No doubt it will improve your score. The only thing is that you should manage your time properly and find time for the last minute checking. You can do it by practice. Sixth tip, choose the easy questions first. There is a psychological reason behind it. Answering all the easy questions gives you a feeling that the exam is easy. Also, it takes less time to answer the easy questions and you get a lot of time to answer the difficult ones. So what happens? It removes your stress and you can answer the difficult questions in a relaxed manner. So you can finish the exam faster without any tension. Seventh tip, don't worry. Another important thing that bothers most of you is the problem of forgetting. Sometimes you forget the correct answers to some simple questions, even though you are sure that you studied it well. I have a simple suggestion for you to face such situations. When you forget the answer to a question, don't worry about it, but just move on to another question that you know well. Remember, worrying makes the situation worse and you may even forget the answers to other simple questions you know already. So don't worry. Be cool and relaxed, and there are chances that you may even recall the right answers after some time. I have already prepared a video on how to remember 100% in your exam hall. If you have any problem with forgetting well-known answers in the exam hall, I suggest you to watch this video. Please click the link above or check below in the description. Eighth one, don't miss the questions in between. There is another mistake that happens when you write faster in a hurried manner. In your effort to finish the exam faster, you may miss some questions in between. Since you are in a hurry, you may not be able to identify the questions completed and the questions not completed. There is a simple and effective solution to avoid this mistake. Whenever you answered a particular question, mark it on the question paper using a color pen. So you can easily recognize the answered questions and will not miss any questions in between. Ninth one, don't spend too much time on a single question. When you try to answer easy questions first, there is also a possibility that you like some questions more than the others because you know their answers perfectly well. As a result, you may spend too much time answering it, and you may even try to make it more appealing to the examiner. You may recheck the answer several times to ensure that the answer is perfectly well. I know it happens with many of you. I suggest you to become conscious of the situation and avoid spending too much time on a single question, even if you have a special preference for it. Otherwise, you will lose your precious time. 10th tip, read the question paper thoroughly. If you have exam fear, you will be in a very stressful state in the exam hall. As a result, it may happen that you may not be able to read the question paper thoroughly. If you cannot read the questions paper properly, how can you write the correct answers? So, what should you do to avoid this mistake? Relax. That's all. Just learn to be relaxed. And when you're relaxed, you can read and understand the questions properly. There may be some tricky questions. Read them thoroughly. And you know the word not is hidden in a tricky question. And if you miss reading this not, your answer will be entirely different. So be relaxed and focused. 11th point, don't lose your confidence. In the exam hall, many things happen that may result in losing your confidence. Some students may get more additional sheets than you. This may distract your attention and you may even lose your confidence. Just ignore and continue writing. 12th tip, try to answer all the questions. Make it a habit to answer all the questions. It may happen that you do not know the complete answer to a particular question. However, just try to answer whatever you know instead of leaving it unattempted. You may get few more marks for your attempted answers. If you understand these 12 points and follow them sincerely, it will improve your confidence and you will be able to score high marks. In case, if you have any other suggestions other than these 12 tips, please let me know in the comment section below. If you think this video is helpful, then consider subscribing this channel, like, comment, share with your friends. See you soon on my next video.